man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target. I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision.
Up next, the Clippers taking on the Mavericks. Where the Clippers hanging on to their playoff spot as they sit 8th in the Western Conference. Still work to be done. Mavs, Clippers, coming right up. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Let's see some of the numbers here for Klay Thompson.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in a power forward position. And for the Clippers, Brown out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Jones. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Porter at the 1. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Marshall. Thompson, a screen on Brown. Fires top of the key. Thompson misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Clippers. Now Brown, outside Porter. Brown sets a screen for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Dallas, and this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And what a new era for the Clippers, Greg, playing here in their own arena, the Intuit Dome.
You had no more sharing, right? No more covering up Laker banners. It feels like the Clippers are on their own 2 feet now. This was the goal for the ownership group, and they made it happen.
And the Clippers have possession. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Porter. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Right on the money, Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Irving kicks to Thompson. His 3-pointers off the mark. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Thompson. Jones, the pass to Zubac. Porter looking it over. Jones against Thompson. Jones, no luck. The Mavericks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And it's Doncic missing.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Now, here's Marshall, guarded by Powell. For the screen on Zubac. Nobody near Irving. Sinks the triple.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Here's Porter.
Oh, man. He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the A-team. Connects again from distance.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season. The Mavericks, number 1.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense, and these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Zubac's with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Powell, that's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
And it's Doncic missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And Jones slams it home.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That's how you get your teammates fired up. Boy, he sure can fill it up. Got to stay in his jersey.
Mann's checked in for the Clippers. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Doncic dishes to Marshall. Shoots over Brown. Dallas again missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Los Angeles Clippers, they come into this one following a loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked. Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than Johnson. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Launches it. The three-pointer is right on target. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Irving with the steal. Driving the lane. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 8.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. 20 points for him last game against Dallas. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Mann with it. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Mann's got his second bucket tonight.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
You talked about a back and forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Doncic against Porter. Fades back. And Lively pulls it down.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
Zubac kicks to Porter. Foul for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road.
Good, another from 3.
Nails it and is now even for the record.
Hard to believe, isn't it? His next shot from range will move him into the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that 403 is the goal.
High, arcing shot. Man can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Irving. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Brown. Dunn, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Bones Island subbed in for Kevin Porter. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber comes in for Marshall. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Island deciding where to go with it. No good off the spin. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Dante Exum is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Lively in at the 5, home in the paint.
Love the dunk from Lively, not just settling for the layup.
Clippers trail by 7. Now Highland. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Dinwiddie with it. Bamba picks him up. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, partner. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle.
The versatility of Dinwiddie. Boy, he drives it, passes it, and he can shoulder the scoring load when you need him to.
Island with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
First and 3-point field goal percentage. And they're also first in the league in fewest turnovers. Extremely smart group of guys in terms of how they execute and really take care of the ball.
And Greg, that field goal percentage you were talking about, they're the best in the league because of how smart they run their offense. You see nothing but good shots from them. Jones, no one around him. Drills it from outside. Jones has got 5.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Irving can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Dunn. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Jones checked in for Derek Jones. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Number 1, Luka Doncic. Kyrie Irving is second.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. Pass to Kleba. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Kleba with a screen on time. Irving, good.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Here's Highland. Another one falls for the Clippers. Mavericks leading by 6. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Top of the key, Exum. Puts up a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Mohamed Bamba, and it's Brown in for Jones. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Island's shot is good.
And with the size Dunn possesses, it allows him to see the floor really well. So good at setting his guys up for quality shots as a result.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Inside, here's Highland. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Highland's got 13.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Daniel Gafford.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Norman Powell's checked in for Los Angeles. Kevin Porter comes in for Bones Highland. And then for Dallas, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for Dante Exum. And Doncic is subbed in for Irving. The shot by Thompson, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Mann. He's got 9. The screen from Brown. Shoots. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in this game. Doncic with it. Zubac defending. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And so far the story on Luka Doncic.
Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Averaging 34 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Jones checked in for Terrence Mann. The Mavericks also with a sub. Exum's checked in. Jones finds Porter. Zubac, a screen on Doncic. Porter, no luck.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A nice shot by Exum.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside, Porter lets it go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And again for 3.
And who thought it couldn't be done? That 3 moving him into history.
You could feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
And back in 2016, Curry had a year that I didn't think anyone could match. Until now. 402, no longer the high mark for threes in a season. The era of the long ball is truly upon us.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Irving's checked in. Thompson for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Jones. Brown outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks leading by 10. And here is Doncic. Here's Irving. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Clippers shooting at just about an even 40% from the field for the second quarter. Powell kicks to Brown. Pass to Porter. Shoots the 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Now, here's Doncic. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Back to Porter. A 3-ball. And Irving pulls it down. Dallas has gotten half their shots from 3-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Gafford misses. Doncic with the steal. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Gafford throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
To come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Dallas Mavericks.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to pack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last weekend. That was a mistake.
Oh, I can imagine. You got to wear something more with some support, like high tops, big fella.
Yeah, they kept flying off every time I threw it down.
Plus, nobody wants to see those big scraggly toes.
Ew.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Clippers trail by 9. They've got Powell. Jones is out there with Brown. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Porter in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Lobs it up for Zubac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
To the inside, Gafford. Pass to Thompson. Doncic looking it over. The tray. It's no good. He is 4 for 10 in the game. Porter with it. 3-pointer. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The 3 for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
And finished off by Porter.
Clearly Porter Jr. is fired up right now. He's not holding anything back on the offensive end, letting it all hang out.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. He's got a very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
Lets it go from deep. The triple! Doncic!
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Brown outside. Pass to Jones. Outside Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game, and the shot is good.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. To the middle. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Opportunistic in the league in terms of points off turnovers. Top 5 in our league.
And they show a lot of discipline on the court as their turnover ranking shows. They're not about to give away possessions. They don't get loose with the ball. And a wide open look for Porter. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Dallas leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Irving's got 19 points.
We've seen Kyrie do this so many times, precise in the two-man game. Lethal, too.
And finished off by Porter.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Powell, and he uses the glass on the layup. Powell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Speedy drive by Doncic, that doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed him up.
Powell, no one around him, and it's good off the back rim and in. Powell's got 4 points now in the quarter. Mavericks leading by 7. And here's Doncic from the arc. Connects again from distance.
He's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from beyond.
That last triple ties him for the 4th most made in a single season. Thompson outside, launches a three, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Brown's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Zubac. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Powell for 3. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. one more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead. His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Thompson in the corner. Fires the three. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Thompson's got 11.
Just another spot on the court where he can hurt you from. Thompson, efficient in the corners.
Brown outside. Powell kicks to Jones. Down low, here's Porter. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Irving. No good on that one.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Powell for three. Offensive rebound. Lets the three fly. No good that time.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. The scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
On the wing, Thompson. Doncic outside. Good, another from three.
This is amazing. That moves him into fourth place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this doesn't happen often. There's Porter with the three, sinks the three-pointer. Porter's got 27 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Here's Doncic. Porter pulls it in. Clippers trail by 17. 30 seconds left to play in the third. Jones with the screen on Gafford. Here's Porter. Over in the corner, Zubac. The kick out to Brown. Jones for three. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jones has got 8 points. On the wing, Doncic. It could go. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And we're back. Last quarter, the record for most three-pointers in a single season was surpassed. It was absolutely incredible.
It really is. Even if we knew he was going to get there at some point, it doesn't make it any less unreal. No matter what happens in the future, this will always be one of the greatest seasons for a shooter in NBA history.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. Then it's Derek Lively. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Marshall in at the 4 slot. Man gets the bucket.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Stolen by Bamba. Highland passes to Mann. Back to Highland. Bamba wide open, and he fires. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 14. Dinwiddie finds Lively. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Lively sends a screen for Dinwiddie. Count it, good.
I think this is important for Dinwiddie's confidence. I mean, when he's knocking it down from there, I think it makes him more aggressive.
Pass to Bamba. Dunn left side. Over Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Took him no time at all on that one. Irving's got 23 points.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Basket good.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Pulls it from the elbow. And he connects with the jumper. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this part of the game is coming back for Kyrie. It's always been there, but he's showing more of it now.
Pass to man. Three-pointer. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 16. And on the way from Irving for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Thompson's checked in. Here's Zubac. Pass to Dunn. Here's Highland. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Lively. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 21. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Dunn misses. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. It's good from long range.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Pass to Highland. Zubac, a screen on Thompson. Man in the corner. Here's Coffey. This one for three. Come on. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Brownie's checked in for Amir Coffey. Jones comes in for Mann. Norman Powell's checked in for Dunn. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Highland. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Doncic comes in for Dante Exum. Doncic outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Porter, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Porter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Dallas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Hands it from downtown. Thompson's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Mavs.
Well, that's exactly the guy you want to set up. I mean, Klay Thompson feels like every shot he takes is going in.
It's Porter outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Porter's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them trying to will this team to victory.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Now Porter. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
A nice shot by Irving.
That's the decisiveness we talk about with Irving. He's quick and right at it.
There's Porter with the three. Connects from three-point range. Porter's got 6 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
I love how assertive Thompson is, just drilling the revenge 3.
Porter with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Maxi Kleber comes in for Marshall.
Maxi Kleber.
Jones with the screen on Irving. Powell for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Third team foul.
Pass to Porter. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter of this one. From outside the arc. And Irving pulls it down. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And that one, good. Doncic has got 32 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And in what should be an exciting 4-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one against the Clippers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
The 3 trains the three-pointer.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 36.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Porter passes to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Pass to Powell. Just 4 to shoot. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Doncic.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Outside, Porter. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. It looked like you were in an extra crispy special kind of zone tonight. How did you do it?
Man, well, the beauty is in the process. It's in the preparation. You know, before I get here, I'm trying to get locked in mentally, just trying to come out here and put on a good performance, lead my team, do the best job I can. That's all I'm trying to do.
It was all on display tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.